Don't you roll down that hill. Well, at least it shows how steep this fucking hill is.
In this video, we're going to be using this log forwarder to attempt to remove this fallen tree from this boat without causing any more damage. We've got a couple timber mats in the back of the forwarder. We're going to flip those up against the bunks, and we'll use that to stack the brush and push the brush from the tree down inside of the forwarder, with hopefully being able to keep it as contained as possible inside of the machine. We've got the forwarder all loaded up. Now it's time to get the trailer coupled back together, everything locked in place, and get on the road headed down to the job. This is Kyle. He's our truck driver for the day. He's down for anything we throw at him, so he's a great person to have around for this kind of thing, and he was super helpful.
So we're a little concerned about the drop in the road right here with the lowboy. So we'll see how this goes.
We had originally planned to try to keep the truck from going over to the other side of the road to prevent the trailer from bottoming out. And we were going to try to go nice and slow and make sure that it didn't touch. Kyle had another idea in mind. His idea was to put it where he thought he could make it and just send it in reverse. And it ended up working out great. So no complaints out of us.
My buddy just bought a barge Saturday. Did he? Perfect. Come on the crane, grab it, pull it back out, be done with it.
Well, they talk about not having a barge, or Kyle's buddy buying a barge. Let's just take a minute and look at this drop that we have here. It is a gradual drop, but there's some sections of the roadway that are pretty uncomfortably steep. So it's going to be interesting getting the forwarder down, and we're a little concerned about things sliding and it slipping around on us.
Oh, it's just flat front. Oh shit. Yeah, I would have done it. That's all we can do is get started, right?
Yeah, I bet the camera does this hill no justice.
No. None of them did.
So as we're bringing this forwarder down, we got to navigate between the chicken coop and the back of the garage. Harris and I are communicating back and forth. We're on the phone with each other. We're each wearing wireless headphones, so we can talk without having to yell over any kind of machinery or equipment. The cab on that machine is pretty soundproof. Not entirely, but there's no way he's going to hear me without being on the phone with each other.
No tree trouble. That should all move out of the way.
You guys that are working with other people around equipment, wireless headphones are incredible for that. You can get on the phone and talk with each other and wear one of the two headphones. You can still hear your surroundings really well, but you have a direct line of communication between your ground guy and your operator.
We're about to go swimming.
I am about to go swimming, and I'm really not looking forward to it.
How's my angle look?
Your angle's looking really good. Yeah, hold that. Straighten up if anything.
Straighten.
A touch. Yeah.
Feels kind of steep.
It's because it's very steep.
There's my bubble level. It's nice and flat.
Does it give you an angle measurement in that computer?
No, I don't think so.
You're sliding to your right.
Sliding, like on snow.
It's kind of sliding, working, sliding. God, this is steep.
We knew going down the hill was going to be a relatively simple thing. There was a couple tight corners we were not necessarily concerned about navigating, but we knew we'd need to be careful navigating around the corners. We were more concerned about the tires spinning inside of the tracks. If that happens, your tracks will get good traction, but then when your tires spin inside of the tracks, the machine goes nowhere. So the night prior, we tightened the tracks up to prevent that from being an issue.
Oh no, our little friend fell. There you go, buddy.
I need to get as close to the rocks as I can so I can get the butt log off. Need to try to back up.
You leaving the mats in there or taking them out?
I'm leaving them for counterweight to go around the corner.
All right, am I going to cut off the stump?
Yeah, we're going to take a few small pieces. We're just going to slowly set it down. There's still pressure on the stump, so.
All right, I'm just gonna throw this camera on quick.
Attached.
Oh, top handle, don't you roll down that hill. Don't you roll down that hill. Well, at least it shows how steep this fucking hill is.
So I want you to start picking at the stump. And then we'll cut it just to the left of the grapple so we still got the tree.
All right, so I'm gonna start picking away at the stump.
Yeah, take some pressure, some stress off of it.
Yeah.
Now as I'm cutting this, what I'm trying to do is take little bites. And you see that I'm cutting next to where I just cut. That's to prevent this thing from pinching the bar of the chainsaw because there's still a lot of pressure sitting down there and on it. The camera that I was wearing was not in the right recording mode, so I apologize about the terrible angle. The tree twisted and the log just barely pinched on the bar. So I grabbed another chainsaw and finished the cut from the other side while Kyle held onto it so it didn't get crushed.
There we go. I'll take that. Thank you.
Just left of the grapple.
Just left of the grapple? Okay. There?
Yep. Okay. Well, same thing. I still don't have a hold of it. You gotta, don't get pinched. I still can't pick it.
So I gotta finish this cut from the bottom.
Yep.
I can shred it at the top, but I gotta finish at the bottom. All right. Hey, get some footing. Well, that wasn't what I was trying to do, but... That's got. I wanted to make sure my bar stuck out the other side from the bottom.
Not off.
It will be. You swinging this over my head? He's not going to get a log out of this. It's just rotted.
Best case scenario, lightens it up.
All right, how far out you want me to go?
Go up to like the edge of the dock so that I can get through there. You're gonna have to let it sit down. Go a little bit more. That'll work. So start on top, finish on bottom again so that it sits down nice and slow. I can't reach that far around to hold it.
Not recommended to do that. Need a footing. Yeah. That's set down. I see the forwarder leaning.
Well, it's because it unlocks that center when you've got all four wheels locked in.
Yeah.
I gotta remember to take the differentials out when I go around the corner. This is a fucking picture. I should have Hayden put his jet ski in video from the water.
I can put this camera out in the water. Straighten up a little bit. Yep, yep.
I'm kind of gonna use this to stabilize.
You're gonna use your blade to stabilize too?
At least I'm pretty good left to right.
I wish this was sand on the bottom.
Rock. You'll get the sand. It's all North Shore.
Yeah. We'll check the pockets one last time. Good there. Good there.
Stay there. So the first thing I want you to do is take those two limbs off the boat so that I can pull it when I'm ready.
Okay, bring the microphone a little closer to you.
As soon as I find it.
Because I wasn't picking up much before we...
This is fun.
Huh?
This is fun.
Oh yeah. Good way to start the Monday.
Okay.
So he's got that limb on the boat. He's going to get free.
Yeah.
And then we'll start just... Dock pieces are going on shore right here. That's about it.
Yeah.
Keep talking. I know you're good, Jake.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
This limb is disconnected, but it's still going to get caught up in the brush, so I'm going to probably end up cutting.
That's fine, because the boat's going to come off the lift. So you get as much little brush off as you can, and we'll work it after that. Come straight ahead.
Left-handed.
That other saw and cut some stuff.
that's gonna be good there.
Yeah, we can deal with that after. That whole thing's coming to shore.
Right. Where are we gonna start cutting?
Up here. I want this one big limb off your side so that I can see what's going on.
In case you're wondering, the water feels amazing.
Does it?
Yeah.
The water's nice and warm.
It's nice.
In case you want to kick your boots off.
Can you, oh, never mind. I'm gonna say, oh. You want to cut it before the crotch or after the crotch?
And in the crotch, that's all I got.
You should be able to grab it after I cut it.
Yeah. I want to pull that to me. He'll make a couple cuts on shore. I'll start filling the bunks.
Oh, what kind of pressure we got on this?
There's going to be weight on it. You're going to want to cut the bottom off. I'll let it roll. A little bit on top.
I mean, if you can grab it, you should be able to break that. There might be a 1/2 inch by 2 inch little square holding it. I'd rather you break it off than it release its pressure into my face. Yep. Yep. Beautiful. I just got soaked from that brush.
Sorry. I'm just going to kind of consolidate things for a minute, and then we can go from there.
Hey, watch out for your bunks.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You should be able to
Cut it kind of straight.
just cut the 3 limbs off, and that'll leave me a straight log. I'll put the brush in, just keep shoving it.
Can you
Cut
reach?
that first one, I'll pull it up for you. That's as far as I had. So you might have to come take a butt log so that I can pull it to me.
There's just a hanger right there. If you could drop down into that brush, you can grab it. Oh, you could have. Squeeze. All the way. All the way. Pull towards you. Yep. Oh yeah, you got it.
I have something else too.
There's another limb over there. Might want to take off that limb.
I need to try to, Jake, if when you walk out, if there's loose shit, just kind of keep pushing the loose stuff towards shore so we can clean up as much as we can.
You've got a limb right here on this if you want to cut it.
I forgot to bring fucking rakes with me.
I didn't grab a picture before we started to use as a thumbnail photo.
probably have one. Wow, I sat down on my bunk so gentle I didn't even hear it. A lot of brush to shove in here.
Yeah, it is. At some point, you can grab me with the grapple and hang me in there and I'll chop it up. I'm kidding. I'm not riding the grapple. So, we're gonna go with this limb next if you want to come grab it when you are done with that, I think. Oh, there's the bunk. This is a sycamore, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, you can't breathe.
No, Dad told me to keep the sawdust away from my face.
Well, it's wet enough that it's helping.
Does it make it hard to breathe?
No, you'll keel over and puke. One cut.
No shit. Why?
When we chip it, when we were chipping it for the city of Syracuse, we sent a guy to the hospital to get put on oxygen.
Whoa.
And he was wearing a mask.
Whoa. You got it. You want to squeeze it?
I mean, I can. I don't want to put pressure on it that isn't already
All right.
there.
There's a lot of pressure down. Can you lift up? No, other lift up.
Up?
Yeah. All right, hold up. There she goes. It's like, quit moving it.
It's drifting again.
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna try to slow it down. Start on top and then undercut. We'll just let it rest right in the water.
All right. It should break. Nope, not quite.
Go ahead. You're so Kyle.
I plan on getting wet, so I don't get splashed.
If you see anything move on the boat, let me know, Kyle.
It's yanking on the boat.
Is it moving the boat?
I can't see from here. Nor can I
Boat's
fucking
tied
walk.
to the dock.
That road.
Boat's tied to the dock that's caught underneath, so you probably have to go out there and cut the rope.
I don't have a knife on me.
I can probably take care of that.
Well, I doubt the rope's made out of Kevlar, so I'm just gonna hack it with the chainsaw. Okay.
I feel just done. I don't know what it's or how it's hooked.
It's under tension.
Lots of tension. Nice night. You grab that other saw, Kyle.
At this point, we're just pulling the tree into shore, and as we do, we cut off a log or we cut off some brush, and we just keep working the entire thing up into the shore.
The water feels nice. You keeping an eye out for that snake? If he stays under the boat, I'll be happy.
No, you got more hours in this thing than me lately.
Yeah, I know. I should be in there.
Well. I feel like I'm working on a boat right now. Water all around me.
You're not on a boat.
Water out every window.
Water out every window, maybe. Doesn't mean you're on a boat.
If I call the insurance company and be like, hey, I hit an animal, a fish.
Yeah. Oh, no. Come on.
Tell him to cut that next crotch when he's done so it'll straighten it out.
Cut that next crotch. Once he's out of the way. You'll have to grab it and pull it up for him.
Yeah, I will.
Keep an eye out for the snake, because I'm looking down for the, oh, there's something right there. I don't know what it is. I think a foundation for a pole.
Could be.
Oh yeah.
This side.
What's that?
Got a little damage. The tunes are so good.
Try to find brush and parts and pieces.
I think this is working very well.
This is working phenomenally.
Unfortunately, this camera is about to take a swim. We were able to recover the footage, thankfully, and the camera survived, but we did lose some footage from after this point.
Yeah, pull that right out of there. Yeah, cut it at that crook.
Such a nice fucking house.
Yeah, it's a beautiful house. All right. Our audio is now strictly relying on the GoPro on my head and the one in there. Ah. All right, Harrison, you keep an eye out for snakes and not play on your phone. No, I don't either. Let me grab that piece of brush. Yeah, well, there we go. I lost the camera to the water. I love how this stuff grows. It's so cool. I know a lot of people don't like these trees, but they're one of my favorite. They definitely suck to work with. Ugh. There you go, cowboy. Grab that brush off the top of this dock first.
Unfortunately, we were not very prepared with camera batteries. This was kind of a last minute thing that we decided to do any kind of recording for this at all. We had the job planned out, but we didn't plan on recording it. So our batteries died on our cameras. All we had left was cell phones, and we didn't record coming up and out of there near as well as I would have liked to. The forwarder ended up doing a really good job making it out of there, and it was the perfect tool for this job. I don't think anything else would have done as well as this did. Thanks for spending your valuable time coming along on this little trip with us. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.